Hi, welcome to Pete's blog. I'd like to share with you another of the windmills techniques around taking control of your life. Imagine this box being the bit you've got left in your life, the space, and you've got choice over four things in which you fill it. The first thing is your W, your work. The second is your learning, your L. The third is the P, the play, and finally the G, the giving. Not just money, but giving time and talents and experience to things that are important to you. Now you have choices how you fill this in, but most people's default switch is to start with the W, put the W in first. We spend 40 years of our life, 40 weeks every year, 40 hours every week working. And the challenge already, as you can see, is a chunk of that time is taken up by work, which if you hate your job is a pretty long time to spend in an area of your life that you're not happy with. We then spend a large chunk of our time in L, the learning, whether that be formal, informal, going to college, university, learning on the job, or a mentor. So let's put a bit of L in. But as you can see, there's very little space for the final two letters. So we try and squeeze those two together and put more of the play in. And what happens in most of our lives is we try and fit play around the edges. You know, on a Friday night, go for some beers after work. Or, you know, as most people do, we spend all our time trying to plan 2 weeks of a holiday each year. And we spend more time planning those 2 weeks than the other 50 weeks in a year. So we try and fit the play around the edges, but it doesn't really work, does it, because we're too knackered or too tired. Now, play shouldn't just be an activity, it should be the spirit in which we do everything. So actually play should be the biggest of them all. Which leaves a challenge to our final letter, the G. The giving, your time, your energy, your experience to family, friends, community, to make a bigger difference. It might even be giving at work. But what we try and do is, again, do that bit when we've retired or at the end of our lives or the end of the week or the weekend, and trying to fill it all together. We have all sorts of problems. Now if those balloons bursting cause tensions in your own life, remember about other people's lives. If you get that blend or that balance of your working, learning, playing and giving wrong, and the sad thing as we see is the only one there that wasn't burst was your work, your W. My question to you, you have this space to go. Which is the first balloon that you're going to put in? Is it going to be the work stuff, or could it actually be a new form of learning, a new sense of having fun, or something around giving that's important to you? The choice is yours, but please make it as quickly as possible before you yourself end up simply in a box. Good luck.